Okay, I just came home. I'm looking like a mess because we just danced for 4 hours and I feel like a happy mess. But I just want to get a few things off my mind because, well, where should I start? Um, let's call this change happens if change happens. Like, what today taught me was in this world of like you just need to tell yourself the right affirmations and love yourself, accept yourself how you are with who you are and whatnot. I partly agree, but still I think that sometimes it can come across as you're just gonna pretend that you are someone until you like this fake it till you make it kind of thing is so present in our generation that we sometimes tend to forget that we should fake it until we become it. But we actually have to do something in order to really become it. We cannot just fake it all the time. You cannot just pretend that you're a fucking sexy, confident goddess if you are not doing anything for yourself or for your body to feel confident and sexy. You know what I mean? And like today in this heels class, we focus so much about like feeling ourselves and like moving to the music, and it was such a safe space and such a good environment because everyone was so supportive of each other, and there was like 30 girls hyping each other up, and you were really throwing yourself out of the comfort zone. Like you're doing things that you normally like that you maybe even be scared of and feel shit and uncomfortable doing them, because when I started dancing again, I felt like shit, even though I danced when I was little and I stopped for 6 years and I didn't dance. When I started again, I felt like shit. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, this looks nuts. And sometimes I still am like this because sometimes it just looks like shit. But I think that we in our generation are so focused on how things look because we are all the time like on Instagram or looking at some visual thing that sometimes we just forget to feel. And if change, like if you change nothing, you're not gonna feel any different. Even though you might be having your that girl morning routine and telling yourself your affirmations every day, maybe you can like pretend it for a certain period of time. But at some point, you have to fucking become that person and go outside your fucking comfort zone and not live in this like happy, cloudy space where I tell myself everything is good, everything's fine. Because yes, it is, but you still have to do something to grow because you're not gonna grow inside your comfort zone. And this is what I just wanted to get off my mind, because sometimes these like trends and stuff and everything is like so much about like everything has to look pretty. Like even myself, I'm a matcha girly. In the morning, I love my matcha and I love it to look pretty. But sometimes, like, I think it doesn't even fucking matter, because it matters how it tastes, how it makes me feel, how I spend the time enjoying it. This is what matters. And this often doesn't come across on Instagram or wherever because we are so focused on things need to be aesthetic. Like, aesthetic is my fucking number one word on Pinterest. When I type something in, I always type in aesthetic. And I love aesthetic pictures because it's pretty, it's nice. I just love it. I love it. But life is not always aesthetic. Like, life is just life. And I think that it's really important to sometimes take a step back and just like observe it from the right point of view. Because sometimes we can get lost in the superficial view that we have because our world becomes more and more superficial, I think. Also with the growth of these like visual platforms. But yeah, I don't even know where I'm going with this. And I just feel like this makes completely no sense. Probably doesn't, but I just wanted to share that to get it off my mind, basically. And like, you know that feeling when you like think about something and then you explain it to someone and then suddenly you understand it in a whole different way? I feel like that now, too. Like, I feel like I did this for me to understand the lesson I learned today. And that is change happens if change happens. And you won't grow inside your comfort zone. Old ways won't open new doors. Like, how many quotes can I say in like 2 minutes? But these quotes are actually quite fitting for what I want to say, because it is the way that old ways old, yeah, or maybe just like say nothing at all. Old ways won't open new doors. This is what I wanted to say. And yeah, I just I don't know, I always suffered so much from my anxiety and my imposter syndrome that like for such a long time in my life I was too afraid to put myself out there and like share these experiences with people. But now I'm just at that point where I'm just gonna record this for me, even if no one's gonna hear this ever. Like, it's fine because I did it for me and for my understanding. But even if someone's gonna hear it, then maybe I can help this person with my thoughts. So that's why I won't limit myself and hold this like creative energy back because I am afraid. Like, I'm still fucking afraid. Like, even making this video, it gives me like the because I'm like, this is so cringe. But, well, I don't care if it's cringe. If there's some girl out there, some boy out there that might think, oh, like now I feel more comfortable knowing that this person feels that as well. Or like something that she said resonated with me, then it's a fucking win. Because anyways, no one's gonna remember what we did on this planet. Everyone's just gonna remember how you made people feel. So I decided that this year, like, I am no longer gonna give a shit about what people think of me. And if I am making my fucking YouTube channel, talking in English, everyone's like, the fuck is she doing now? I'm like, yes, I'm doing this now. Because that's just what I want to do now. And life is to be lived, right? And it's not that I want to please everyone and like be the nice girl that, yeah, is just friendly and nice and accepted by everyone. Like, I don't want to be that anymore. I just want to be me. And if someone thinks it's cool and likes to listen to me and likes to, just basically listen to my life advice that helped me on my way to kind of become my own home and find this confidence and comfort and place of safety and love within myself, because I never had this growing up, then you are very welcome to listen to me like rant about these random things. And maybe you have something on your mind, just let me know. if there's something that you'd be interested about. But yeah, just, I think that's basically it, really. It was just a mind bubble that I wanted to pop with you together. I don't even know if that actually makes sense, but yeah, I guess that's everything that I wanted to say. So if you have the urge to like become the next virgin, the next version of you, yes. The next version, like the higher version of you, or like if you feel like there is this level up that you want to achieve in your own personality, then yes, do your affirmations, yes, do your vision board, yes, do whatever helps you to get this clear picture and to get yourself into that feeling of what you want to achieve, but then also define the baby steps that are gonna get you there. Because if you don't, then it's just gonna stay something that you want to be, but you not yet know how to become or embrace it with your whole being, with just, you cannot be something that you're not. So you can have the affirmations, have everything, but if you don't go outside your comfort zone, if you don't do the things, and these are not going to be things that make you feel comfortable, because this is not where we're going to grow. Basically, you have to ask yourself, where lies the next mistake, the next like failure kind of thing that I can learn from? Sorry. I'm just gonna die for a second. Because the way, like, I go into a dance class now, and basically dancing really is the best thing that you can start doing for your confidence, because it teaches you so fucking much about yourself. I can't stress this enough, because I think that if we all danced more, first, we would have a different kind of way we interact with each other, because it would be like totally different. Because in dance, it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter what you work, it doesn't matter what language you speak. Like, it just matters what you feel, and you just communicate with this art of communicating without language. And I think this is something that is so refreshing in our world, because it focuses so much about feeling. We can also get caught up in dance in like, how does the performance look, or like, do I look pretty doing this? But it doesn't even fucking matter. And this is exactly what got me thinking in this way today, because we had this class about that it doesn't even fucking matter how it looks right now. It just matters how it feels. And I think that was what stirred this. Oh my god. Oh, that was my that was my speaker. What stirred this up, because it was just about the feeling. And now I don't know anymore where I wanted to go with this. But yeah. Yeah. What I wanted to say with dance is, it teaches us so much about life. Like, being able to dance to feel confident in a room full of people that you don't know. You might feel stupid about yourself doing this. You are so outside your comfort zone. And after the class, you feel like, fuck, I really did this. Like, even though I felt so uncomfortable, I did this. And yeah, dance is not only great for yourself, but also it unites people, as I said. Like it's just awesome being in this heels class with 30 women, supporting each other, having this like loving energy all around is just something that's uplifting you. And sometimes, like, I don't feel like going to that dance class. I feel like, oh, I have no energy. I just came home from work. I don't feel like it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just gonna stay home. And then I go, like, even in moments that I felt that way, and I convinced myself to do it anyways, every time I did, I was so fucking glad that I did, because after the class, I just felt how the movement set the emotions so like free, and I could just release everything, like release the stress, release everything. And I felt this kind of confidence building up because I constantly throw myself out of that comfort zone. I think that right now I am in such a happy place with myself because I no longer care what other people think about me, because I finally take my own opinion more seriously, give it more value than the opinion of others. That doesn't even fucking matter because they don't know you. Like, they don't know who you are, and people are always gonna judge you. But it says so much more about them because they're just projecting their issues, their insecurities onto you. So there are gonna be so much people who are gonna talk shit now that I sit here looking like a mess with my fucking cap and my sunglasses on in my apartment and just ranting about this random stuff. But yes, I do, because this is what I really want to talk about. This is what like lights my soul up, and these are the things that I love to talk about with people, because these are emotions that we all experience at some point in our lives. We all feel stuck. We all feel the urge to change something in our lives. We all feel the need to become the next version of ourselves, the next level. And this unites people because it shows that we are all in the same boat. We are all going on this journey of life, not knowing sometimes how to navigate all of this, very often, in fact. But this can actually help, just not feeling alone in your whatever you're going through. And this is basically why I'm doing this. And I hope that maybe something in this whole thing makes sense to you. If it doesn't, it's fine. It doesn't even make sense to myself now, because I think I've talked it, like I've done too much talking now. So I'm just gonna leave it. And the thing that I wanted to say is change happens if change happens. And do not forget to do your pretty girl affirmations and stuff, but also active steps to take action, to throw yourself out of that comfort zone, and to experience new things that you not yet can do or know or feel comfortable at, in order to grow into this version of you. Because only then you can really become it. And only then you can fully feel it. And yeah, basically that's all. I guess that's my first YouTube video. I guess. I don't know. Am I uploading this? I don't know. If I did, leave a like if something helped you. Comment down below if you want to. Subscribe if you want. Do whatever the fuck you want. I love you anyways. And you should do that too. Bye.